Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, March 25, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and make sure to watch it till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Also check out our Patreon if you want to access our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link in description and comment section below. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Detroit Red Wings vs Philadelphia Flyers. Detroit has lost 4 of the last 5 games against the spread and is 1-2 at TS in their last 3 games on the road. The Flyers have won 3 of the past 4 games, all played at home, against the spread. The Flyers have played Detroit well as of late, winning 2 straight including a 3-1 victory earlier this month. The Flyers have had difficulty scoring against anyone this season, 29th in NHL in scoring, but the offense has been playing well recently, scoring 5 or more goals in their past 3 games. Detroit has failed to score more than 2 goals in 3 of their last 5 games and has dropped to 24th in the league in scoring. Looks for the Flyers to continue their momentum and beat a struggling Detroit squad on Saturday. Take Philadelphia. The Flyers have gone over the point total in 5 straight games, all played at home. Either they or their opponent has scored 5 goals in their last 6 games. The Red Wings have gone over the point total in 2 of their last 3 games. Flyers goaltenders have had trouble stopping anyone this season and currently rank near the bottom of the league in goals allowed and opponent shooting percentage. While the Flyers have struggled to score at times, they have been coming on strong recently, scoring 5 or more goals in 3 of their past 4 games. Look for this offensive surge to continue versus a pedestrian Detroit defense. Most signs point to a higher scoring affair. Look for this game to go over. Tampa Bay Lightning vs Boston Bruins. The Lightning picked a bad time to be traveling to the top-rated Bruins in the midst of a losing streak. The Lightning has allowed 15 goals during the 3-game losing streak and now battle a Bruins team that is second in the NHL in goals per game. Expect Boston to take full advantage of the Lightning's defensive lapses and build a big lead. The Bruins will also send out Linus Ullmark and his league-leading GA to face the struggling Lightning. Tampa Bay's 17th-ranked penalty-killing unit should help the struggling Bruins power play find its way again. Boston will roll on as the team continues its quest toward history. Take the Bruins with the puck line. Neither offense has been doing too well as of late, with Tampa Bay scoring 2 goals in their last 3 games, while Boston is averaging 3 goals in their previous 2 games played. Both defenses have been doing well in terms of limiting shots at the goal, as the Lightning are 16th with 31.1 shot attempts against per game, while the Bruins are 8th with 29.7 shot attempts against per game. Linus Ullmark and Andrei Vasilevsky are 2 of the best goaltenders in the entire sport, so they should dominate here. The under has hit in the last 4 games between these teams that they play in Boston, so go with under 6 goals here. Seattle Kraken vs Nashville Predators. The Predators just won against the Kraken at home on Thursday in the last game these teams played, and I expect them to dictate play style again to win again today. The Preds are a much better defensive team, allowing just the 12th fewest goals in the NHL, while Seattle's been inconsistent defensively, allowing the 16th most goals in the NHL. Nashville has much more consistent goaltending in the matchup of Saros vs Dackert as well. Although Seattle's been more successful offensively this season, when you look at the underlying numbers, the Preds have actually generated offense more efficiently. They've generated the 11th most expected goals and the 10th most high-danger shots in the league, while the Kraken have just generated the 10th fewest expected goals and the 5th fewest high-danger shots in the league. Take the Predators to win at home as underdogs. Both previous games between these teams stayed under the total, and I expect today's matchup to continue that trend. The last game between these teams on Thursday was a no-sweat under with just 2 goals and a 1-1 tie heading into overtime. Both of these teams have trended under this season, with the under going 35-31-4 in Preds games and 34-34-3 in Kraken games. Nashville struggled offensively, scoring just the 7th fewest in the NHL, but they've been good defensively with an elite goaltender in Juuse Saros, allowing just the 12th fewest goals in the NHL. I expect them to once again dictate the pace of play and keep this game under the total in a low-scoring grind of a game. Take the under 6 goals. Winnipeg Jets vs Los Angeles Kings. The Kings have been very good this season, and I give them a significant edge offensively to win this game. They've scored the 10th most goals in the NHL while the Jets have struggled offensively, scoring only the 11th fewest goals in the league. Even though they've been inconsistent on the back end, the underlying defensive numbers for the Kings have been good, as they have given up just the fourth fewest expected goals and the second fewest high danger shots in the league. Take the Kings to win on home ice. Both previous games between these teams this season went over, but to me this matchup lines up to the under, which I expect to hit today. The Jets have heavily trended under this season with the under in their games going 46-21-6 on the season. Although the Kings have trended pretty heavily over on the season, recently they've trended under, with the under going 6-4 in their last 10 games. Winnipeg has struggled defensively, scoring the 12th fewest goals in the NHL. They've been very good defensively though, allowing only the 11th fewest goals in the league. Additionally, the Kings, despite being inconsistent defensively, have been very good at preventing scoring chances. They've given up just the fourth fewest expected goals and the second fewest high danger shots in the league. Take the under 6 goals here. San Jose Sharks vs Calgary Flames. The Sharks haven't won since March 6, but I like them to cover plus 1.5 goals on Saturday. San Jose's road record is actually much better than its home record. The Sharks are just 6-20-10 at home, but they have 13 wins on the road. For Calgary, it's the opposite, as the Flames have 14 losses at home, but just 11 on the road. Markstrom is expected in goal for Calgary, but the Flames have lost his last 3 games in goal, so the door is open for the Sharks to make this a game. Calgary ranks in the middle of the pack in terms of goals scored and goals allowed, and while that ranks better than San Jose, it shouldn't be good enough to run away with this game. Besides, 3 of San Jose's last 5 games have gone into overtime, so it's not unreasonable to think they'll keep this one close, too. I'll take San Jose plus 1.5 goals. Calgary is in the midst of a 3-game homestand, which started with a 3-2 loss to Las Vegas on Thursday. It was Calgary's 27th loss by 1 goal, which is the most in the NHL. As a result, Calgary's playoff hopes are slipping away, as the Flames now find themselves 6 points behind Winnipeg for the Western Conference's second wild card spot. Our total pick is over. Rangers vs Florida Panthers. The Panthers are looking to bounce back on their home ice, but the Rangers are having a great season and look to control this game on both ends of the ice. The Rangers, who average 3.32 goals per game, should find the back of the net at will against the Panthers, who allow 3.42 goals per game, with Mika Zibanejad, Artemi Panarin, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement near the net. The Rangers, who allow only 2.68 goals per game, should limit the Panthers' offense with Adam Fox, Ryan Lindgren, and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shooting lanes, allowing goaltender Igor Shesterkin to make plenty of big saves. The Rangers should win the game with a strong performance on the road. Take the Rangers' money line as home favorites. The Rangers are having a great season with their offense stepping up and scoring 3.32 goals per game, including 26 goals in the last 6 games. Mika Zibanejad, Artemi Panarin, and Vincent Trocheck have scored 70 goals and 138 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has stepped up as well. Chris Kreider, Philip Chytil, and Kaapo Kakko have combined for 65 goals and 57 assists, while defensemen Adam Fox and Kander Miller have combined for 19 goals and 84 assists from the point to put the offense over the top. The Panthers are having a great season with their offense leading the way, scoring 3.47 goals per game. Matthew Tkachuk, Carter Verhaeghe, and Alexander Barkov have combined for 89 goals and 137 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the entire offense has stepped up. Sam Bennett, Sam Reinhart, and Eetu Luostarinen have contributed 59 goals and 74 assists, while defensemen Brandon Montour and Gustav Forsling have added 23 goals and 73 assists from the point to open up the offense.